Hello, welcome more Gun Talk with Joe. I got a really cool gun to show you, but I'll tell you a quick story. Like this weekend, I went shooting with a good buddy of mine that used to be one of my customers at the gun store I worked at. And he's really into high-end pellet guns. Now, the average person will go to Walmart or Shield or a gun store to buy a pellet gun and spend anywhere from $100 to maybe $300 to $400. I'm talking high-end pellet guns. These are $5,000 pellet guns, and he shoots 300 yards with these pellet guns. They run off a canister. You got little gauges on them. They're shooting a 22 caliber and a 177 caliber pellet at 100 yards all the way out to 300. And so he invited me out to his farm in Iowa. I live in Nebraska. Iowa's right across the river for me. And we went and shot these pellet guns. Now, I brought my two cheap pellet guns. I think I paid $240 for one of them and another $150 for another one. And my guns were just not even close to what he has. He has suppressors on all of his. They're super quiet, no recoil. They're heavy. They got good scopes on them. And they're accurate all the way out to 300 yards, which is amazing. I never shot a pellet gun past 50, but it was a really, really cool experience to shoot those guns and to handle them and shoot them and shoot them at distance. And I think the farthest I shot it was kind of windy that day, which was last Saturday. If you all live in Nebraska, everybody knows it was kind of windy on Saturday evening, about 4 o'clock. But still, the guns are very, very accurate. He even showed me a couple of his bench rest rifles that he has chambered in 22 long rifle. Sweet guns. He has some really cool old stuff that you don't see anymore. I think he had a Bathlon rifle. He had a couple of Anshoots. He had an Anshoote pistol. A couple cool guns. But I don't want to give away all of his guns on YouTube. But really, really cool experience to go do if you have a chance to go shoot one of those really high-end pellet guns like they use over in England all the time to take care of varmints and rabbits and stuff like that. Definitely go shoot one. It will change your mind on a pellet gun, which is amazing to me because I thought it was the coolest thing ever, that you're reaching all the way out to even 100 yards with a pellet gun. Most people grew up with like a BB gun that was so inaccurate. The barrels in these things were just wild. But these guns that he had, amazing rifles. Much respect for the guys that shoot those pellet guns like that. But I do have a really cool gun to show you. It is one of my childhood guns that my dad gave me when I was 7 years old for Christmas. I'm going to grab it. It is a Winchester 9422 in the XTR. XTR means it has this nice fancy checkering. I think the ones that didn't have the XTR, just a 9422, or the little older guns, they didn't have the checkering on it. I had this gun ever since I've been 7 years old. I can't count how many rounds have been through this rifle. It still looks pretty good condition. There is some little light scratching on the other side on the receiver here, but I was 7, all right? But the wood is in pretty good condition. I did take it out and hunt with it. I think I killed a couple rabbits, a couple squirrels. Anything that really ran past me fell to the 9422, and the action is just butter smooth as any Winchester would be. But this is even more smooth because I've worked it probably a million times. I'm not joking. This thing was by my side when I was 7 years old all the way up. Now I'm 46, so it's showing my age. But this gun here is beautiful. My brother got one too, identical to this one, so we both have the same rifles. He has one, and I have one, and I would never get rid of it because it's something that my father gave me, and my brother also has one too. So we both have the same rifles. Every once in a while we get together and go shoot these rifles, and we say, come on, Dad, let's go to the range. We'll call my brother, and he'll bring out his lever action 22, and I'll bring my lever action 22. And we'll have a good day at the range, have some fun, sit and talk. But most of all, it kind of revolves around these 22 rifles that he gave us when we were little kids. I still have a picture of me holding it like this, levering the crap out of it. But yeah, I shot this gun millions of times, and it is a beautiful rifle. I'll pass it down to my kids when they get old enough. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a really joy for me to do that. But this is what I learned to shoot on a little bit. I did have a bolt action 22 Remington. I can't even remember what model it was. I believe it was the 512 bolt action, the Scoremaster, I think was what they called it. I can't exactly remember. I'm probably wrong on that, but it's been a long time ago. And that was kind of my very first 22, was a Remington bolt action with a little magazine fed, little 5-round mag that was in that rifle, that Remington. But then I got upgraded to this one that my dad gave me for Christmas when I was 7 years old. So I hold it near and dear to my heart, and it's just so much fun. So when I touch it and put it to my shoulder, it almost talks to me. But it's a beautiful rifle. Just wanted to share it with you guys, and that story about the pellet guns. But yeah, if you ever have a chance to go shoot one of those pellet guns, go do it. Highly recommended. It'll turn your world around what you think about pellet guns. But yeah, as always, leave a comment and a like and subscribe, please, and let me know what I can put out there for more content, and is anything that you guys want me to do, and I will try to get around to do it. Please, I'm looking for your feedback on videos, presentations, stuff like that. Like I said, I don't do any editing. What you see is what you get. It's kind of a raw, uncut version of me just talking in front of a camera. But I love it. I love guns. So if you guys please leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. As always, shoot straight.